So I just built a vented box. This is for a Resilient Gold 15. The port is, this is just rough. I still got to do some sanding and painting this. It's 3.39 cubic feet. The port is 7 inches by 7 inches, which is just over what is recommended. It's 0.49 square inch port. It's 30.5 inches long. We did a baffle because he wants to have it so it's an inverted sub. That way this panel does get removed, like so. And the sub will go into this piece upside down. Then we'll screw it, which I put in T-nuts all the way around, just to give it some strength. And then for when we mount it, you can see how big the gap is. This hole is 16.5 inches. That way the surround of the sub will clear all of this nicely. I still have to cut this. I'm waiting for the subwoofer today so I can measure it the proper way. Maybe tomorrow, depending on the person who's working. Yeah, so then that will sit in here afterwards. We had to build this in 3 pieces. This is removable and will get put in at the last second as well. We will put it in, clamp it inside the best we can. I have short clamps right there, so we can get it in and put some pressure on it. And then we will nail it all in. It's just a port, but still. And then so that one's also, so this port comes off like so, and then we have it so it's a 7 by 7 hole, so it'll come up, come down, and come out. Again, 30.5 inches. Tuning this to 31.57 or something 7 50 something, because it was mids 31 hertz. So yeah, very happy with it. I was going to round off. I rounded off the bottom edge, really nice. I did round over a bit on that, and then all the corners, as you can see, it's nicely done, like a tabletop. I was going to do the top, but then I realized because of these pieces and because of the lip, it would create a gap, and I was trying to get as much surface as I can here, so I decided not to do that. But I'm going to probably round off this area just to make it look sharp, and it makes it so if it ever gets nicked, at least it doesn't take chips out of it. And then I'm just getting ready for paint. Pretty cool design. Again, 3.39 net volume. Yeah, so the reason why we did this is in 2 builds. The box is actually 34.5 inches wide by 9 inches by 24 back. The reason why we built this in 3 is this: it's going into a focus, so we can't get a box because of the size of the trunk lid. You can't get a box in there. We already had a hard time with a basic 15 box that was 31 inches wide by 16.5 inches tall by, I think it was 18 inches deep. We could not get it in the trunk. We literally had to really find out one way it just slid in. So he wasn't happy with that, and because of the sub, he wants it to be inverted because it has a chrome basket. So that's the only reason why we're doing it this way. This way it let it so we can put this box in first, slide the box over, clamp this down, then staple it and do everything with this, and then we can put the subwoofer in afterwards and remove it. We're not going to remove it. I just made it nice like this, so when we do put it in and we glue all this bad boy, that literally, it's got lots of clamping power. I went overkill on it just to make sure. And if he wants to get that out, obviously he can use a chisel if he decides to change his box, or if he sells the car to get his subwoofer back out without causing a problem and getting that speaker back out. So yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. I will post how I came up with the design from WinSD to give you the specs to see. Pretty much it's everything I've said, and it pushes just under 30 meters a second of airflow out the rear velocity of the port, and that was at 1500 watts when the sub's only rated at 1000, so it'll be less at the 1000-watt rated power. So really happy with it. Excursion stays well below what the factory specs was of a 3 cubic foot box, with 16 square inches per thing, so it's 4.48 square inches, where we went 49. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this video. I'm Enoch, and we're building boxes with Metatron's Cube.